Hi, it's Tony Taylor again from Gas Monkey Garage, bringing you another episode of Tony's T-Tops, brought to you by our good friends at Havoline. Now in this episode, we're over next door in our energy building, which is a part of the building you guys don't normally see on the show. Now I'm bringing you a car today that is one of Richard's favorite cars. It's the 1974 Mercury Comet, affectionately known as the Vomit Comet, which was Richard's first car in high school. This was a car that we found out in the desert. It was very clean, very solid, very rust-free. And it caught Richard's eye because he had one of these back in high school. And I always wanted to relive his glory days. He decided, we'll buy this car and we'll fix it up the way he would have done it back then. Now the Mercury Comet was the sister car, if you will, to the Ford Maverick. And those were all based on the Mustang chassis that had evolved through time. It was used on a number of other cars. As you can see on this 74 Mercury Comet, we ended up going with a green color. As you know, that's one of Richard's favorite colors. And that was the color of his first car in high school. That's probably why it's his favorite color. Now again, this is a 74, and you'll notice it does not have 74 bumpers. It's got the earlier bumpers, which are much cleaner. And the guys took a little extra time to actually mold those in and get them to where they looked right on the car. So one thing you also notice on the car is the hood is really, it's a hybrid hood. You won't see another one like this. It incorporates the hood scoops that were available on the Ford Maverick Grabber, and it actually has the front of the Mercury hood, which was different. The front grille and hood line was a lot different between the Mercury and the Ford. Other than that, the cars are very similar. We did some Comet stripes on the car. That was something Richard would have done back in high school. So we ended up with some US mags. These are some 19s in the front, 20s in the back. Now as you go through the car, we put the GT mirrors on the car, and then you'll notice that we finished the rear with a bumper that's also off an earlier car. So this car got a completely new interior installed. We put all new carpeting in it, covered all the seats in leather. Now leather was something you probably wouldn't have gotten back then. New dash, an automatic transmission, and we kept the interior fairly stock. We didn't want to deviate too much from what the car originally had come with, and we just wanted to improve on it. Now as you can see under the hood, we went with a cold air induction system. You can see the air filter over there that was routed under there for a very clean look. And again, just kind of keeping with the lines of the car. Now this car has air conditioning, it's got power steering, and you can see that it's got the factory brake system, which was not power brakes, so we kept that the way it was. The original 6-cylinder engine was simply rebuilt. We went through it, put a new cam in. So as you can see, it's fairly original and largely the way it came from the factory, with just a few improvements. When Richard decided to recreate the first car he ever had in high school, he wanted nothing but the best. So that's why we went with Haviline's Pro DS Full Synthetic with Deposit Shield technology.
Yo, man, where you going with my car?
Man, I'm just taking it out for a spin for this episode of Tony's T-Tops. Brought to you by Havoline.
Tony, you know I'm the spokesman for Havoline, right? Get out of there, I'm driving. Imagine young Richard cruising around in this killer green Comet.
Yeah, but this wasn't the same car you had in high school, was it?
It's exactly the same kind of car. It's not the car. This is the one we built because I always wanted to get me another green Comet. Kids made fun of me back then, but now it's kind of a cool color.
Yeah, no, this thing runs really good.
That's because I got it all stuffed full of good Havoline juices, oils and antifreeze, you name it. Got the Havoline in there, got it running right. This is just like when I used to, pick up my high school dates. Kind of stuff like this.
Hey, easy, easy. We don't have that much Havoline with us.
No, man, I love this little car. I got this car when I was like 16. I was all proud of it because it had a lot of chrome on it and stuff. Used to shine it and clean it all weekend. Take it out to Friday night. I wasn't winning any races with a 6-cylinder, but we beefed this one up. Stuffed a bunch of good Havoline Go-Go juice down in there, some oil, and we're good to go.
Yeah, but with the right oil, it made it run a lot better, and it seemed like it was a hot rod.
It lasted forever, I know that. So here we go. See? Much better when I'm driving. Much cooler. We look better.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't drive it this hard. It's not my car.
It's a car. You would too. You'd probably be out here trying to do burnouts and stuff. I know people like you.
Not with a 6-cylinder, I would.
Car's perfect, man. So, why don't you get back to work? You can start by washing this.
Well, all right. I was gonna wash it anyway. I hope y'all enjoyed Richard's first car in high school, the 1974 Mercury Comet. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. And tune in again soon for another episode of Tony's T-Tops, brought to you by our good friends at Havoline. Get you some of that.